and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be going through my Wii U collection, and basically I will be showing you the entire collection, and I'll be talking a little bit about some of the games and some memories I have of the games and some of my favourites and some that I might get rid of now. And I loved the Wii U, to be honest. Looking back at my games just when I was kind of gathering them together for this video, I feel like there were so many games on the Wii U that kind of got underlooked, or that everybody was always saying, oh, there's not any games on the Wii U, etc, etc. But for me, there were some real gems on the Wii U, and maybe even more games that I thought were higher quality that I loved more than the Wii. Like, the Wii had some great games, and there's some really good ones, but I feel like the Wii U did too, and it just didn't get enough love. And it is a bit of a shame that, but I do understand completely why, that obviously the Switch isn't backwards compatible for the Wii U, whereas obviously the Wii U was backwards compatible for the Wii, and the Wii was backwards compatible for the GameCube. It is a bit of a shame, but obviously it completely makes sense because it's handheld and the little cartridges, that it makes sense. But I would love to have been able to play these games on a newer system, because now that the Switch is here and I've got a PlayStation 4 as well all plugged in, I don't get the Wii U out as much as I would like, but I will go back at some point and hopefully look through a couple of these games. And there's two games that are out on the Wii U that I might pick up in the future. I thought maybe I was done and I was just going to move along from the Wii U, but now seeing the games, I don't know. So the two games that I might pick up in the future are Legends of Zelda Twilight Princess, which is the Wii U remastered one. I would really like to get that, plus I'd like to get it with the amiibo as well. So that's one I'd really like. And also Paper Mario Color Splash, which came out pretty recently. It was like very much the end of last year, and that was kind of probably the last big game to come out on the Wii U. I would quite like that one as well. Without further ado, let's just get into the games now, because I do have quite a lot. So first up, we have my favourite Wii U game, I'd probably say, and it is Splatoon. Splatoon is fantastic. I'm sure you've all heard of it. I absolutely loved this. When this came out, I just played it and played it and played it and played it, and I just loved it. I loved the online. I never even completed the story mode, and I think that's something I would like to go back and do. I think the online might have died out a bit now. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't played it for a long time, but of course this month in July, Splatoon 2 comes out on the Switch, and I absolutely cannot wait. So yeah, Splatoon was a fantastic game, and I love it. It still is a fantastic game. Another game that I loved was Hyrule Warriors. I had a great time playing this. I'd never really played a game like this, because this is kind of like Dynasty Warriors, and then I've also picked this up on the 3DS since, and I really enjoyed this. I was super surprised that I liked this type of game, and yeah, I just had a great time playing this, and me and Josh played through this and had a lot of fun with it. I didn't complete it. I don't think I've completed any of these games. I've come close to completing 2, but yeah, still great game. Okay, the next one, this is one that I've come very close to completing. That's Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. I have gotten stuck on a part at the end, and I cannot figure it out. I don't think I've put enough time to really hone in on it, but this is a fantastic game. I remember getting this game for my birthday, and I absolutely loved it, and me and my mum used to sit and I'd show it to her, and we'd try and do the puzzles, and they're just such fun puzzles, and I loved this. I'd love a sequel to this on the Switch. I know, I don't think it did that well, but I loved this. This is one of my favourites. So yeah, Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker was an awesome game on the Wii U. Okay, this is one I might get rid of. This is Just Dance Disney Party 2. I mean, we know, it's just Dance and it's Disney. I'm going to get rid of this one, put that in the unhaul pile. Okay, now we have Tells the Grad. I didn't enjoy this game, however, Josh really did enjoy it. He had a great time with this, and he always really wanted to play it. However, I just couldn't really get into it, and I feel like I maybe wasn't as quick on the these type of puzzles as he was. This wasn't particularly one for me, but still, you know, he really enjoyed it, so it's still good to have in the collection. Okay, the next one is probably my newest Wii U game, and that was Mario and Sonic at the Rio Olympics 2016. I love these Mario and Sonic Olympic ones. I don't mind, they just keep making them. This one was a blast. It was so fun. I loved playing it. I haven't completed it, but I really was enjoying it. I'll be looking forward to if they bring one out on the Switch, and I just really like these. Next we have Yoshi's Woolly World. I remember getting this one. I pre-ordered it and picked it up with the amiibo, and I've now got Yoshi's Woolly World on the 3DS just because I found it easier, and I love it. I'd absolutely recommend it, probably more so on the 3DS, to be honest, if you haven't got either. Obviously now with the Wii U not being a current console as well, the 3DS one is fantastic, but still I remember playing this one and enjoying it, but there was enough time between playing this and the 3DS one that I'd kind of forgotten a lot, and I'm currently playing through the 3DS one, so yeah. Next we have, okay, this game is fantastic. Might be my favourite Kirby game. I feel that's a bit of a big statement to make. I don't know. I think it is. I loved this game. Kirby and the Rainbow Paintbrush. I thought this was great. I loved it. I loved playing it. It was fantastic. This is one of those ones that I feel like is really underrated on the Wii U. I feel like nobody really talked about it. This and Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. I loved this game. I didn't complete it. I would like to go back to this one. This is one that I loved it, and it's great, and I hope they come out with games like this on the Switch. I feel like because they didn't do too well, they might not. It was just so creative and different, as was Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, and I love them. Next one we have is Batman Arkham Origins. I had a great time playing this. I, again, haven't completed it, but me and Josh played through quite a bit of this and had a great time doing so. I really like these Batman games. I've got the collection on the PlayStation 4, which has Arkham Knight and Arkham City. Maybe it's not this one, it's another one, I don't know. So yeah, these are great. Next one is Lego Dimensions. If you guys know me, you know that I love Lego Dimensions. Now, this is where things started to go a bit weird for me with the Wii U. I bought this on the Wii U on its release, so it was like £79 or something in the starter kit. And I loved it. However, I just never played my Wii U a massive amount. I'm not really sure why. I think the games on it were great. The system and the controller just weren't exactly for me. That's why I definitely prefer the Switch. But I did love some of the games on the Wii U. And so this, I just didn't really play it much. And then when I got a PlayStation 4, as time went along, before Wave Year 2 came out for Lego Dimensions, I decided to just re-pick this up on PlayStation 4. So I will never play this again in this format, but I will be keeping this just because, I don't know. But yeah, so Lego Dimensions, I love Lego Dimensions, but I do play it on the PlayStation 4 now. Okay, next one I got is Lego Jurassic World. I remember wanting this game so bad. I have a video on my channel of me hunting for this game, and I absolutely loved it. And I feel like I didn't really go very far in this, but I do love the Lego games, and Lego Jurassic World was just everything I wanted at the time. And yeah, this is a great one. Okay, now I've got an even bigger stack over here, but some of them are kind of like bargain bin titles, and some of them are real good gems. So let's see. Okay, so the next one is Rayman Legends. This is actually one, again, that I've rebought on the PlayStation 4, simply because I really wanted to play through this 2-player. And playing 2-player on the Wii wasn't really ideal. I felt that's where it really lacked for me. I never bought a Pro Controller, however I will be doing with the Switch, just because, I don't know, it was just one of the things I never got around to doing. I was like, oh, I'll get one eventually, and then I just never did. So 2-player wasn't the best with this, with me on the Wii U. However, the Wii U version of this was pretty cool. You could do things on the gamepad and do things on the TV, but the game itself is fantastic. I have it on the PlayStation 4. I've been playing through it. I love it. It's a brilliant game. But like I say, I just moved it to another console. Next, I have Skylanders Superchargers. I have been meaning to continue. Oh no, I have been meaning to continue playing this. However, this is another game that I rebought on the PS4. So you can see, for me, the Wii U eventually just kind of died off at some point last year. I just stopped buying Wii U games, and then the ones that I did have, I moved over to the PlayStation 4 that I could. This is one that I moved over. I probably will get rid of this one. However, I don't think I've got... I must have bought 2 starter packs, so I might try and get rid of, I don't know, the Portal with it or something. I don't think anyone will just buy the game only. Maybe they will. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to sell it, I'm just going to pass it along, but I just don't think it'll be useful to anybody to have only the game. Either way, it's a good game, it's a Skylanders game, but again, I have it on another system. Okay, Super Mario Maker. I was very excited for this game. Well, actually, at first I was a little bit hesitant, then when it came out and people started playing it, I was excited for it. And it's not my favourite. I don't really enjoy it that much. I'm not really keen to get it on the 3DS or to get it on the Switch. However, Josh did quite enjoy this, so I think if it came out on the Switch we might end up getting it just because he really enjoyed making the levels and playing it. He enjoyed it a lot more than I did. It just really wasn't my kind of thing. I prefer to just play the Mario games rather than this. I don't know, it just wasn't exactly for me, but it was a very cool concept. Okay, next we've got Lego City Undercover. This is another one that I've moved over to the PlayStation 4. It came out in April this year on the PS4, and I picked it up because I really love this game, and on the PlayStation 4 you can do co-op, which was just fantastic, and I'm currently playing through it on the PS4, but it is a fantastic game. Obviously, originally this was a Wii U exclusive, and I loved it, and it's a brilliant Lego game, probably my favourite Lego game, but again, I've moved it along. And the next one I have here is the Lego Movie video game. I really enjoy this. This is probably the closest I've come to completing a Lego game. I don't know why, I've never completed a Lego game. I always play a certain amount and then I just kind of get distracted. But this one was awesome, I loved it. I loved the Lego Movie when it came out, so yeah. Next one I have here is the Lego Marvel Superheroes. I didn't play too much of this one, and I actually have Lego Avengers on the PS4 and I haven't played too much of that one either, so I don't know what it is with the superhero ones. But they are coming out with Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, which has the Guardians of the Galaxy characters in, so I feel like I need that one because I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Next one we have is Just Dance 2014, very self-explanatory with that one. And then we've got Just Dance 2015. Eventually I did stop picking these up. I used to love Just Dance, and I got them all on the Wii up to, you know, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they started being years. And I had all the ones that came out on the Wii, and then as soon as I got the Wii U, I had all the ones that came out on the Wii U until 2015, and then I kind of stopped with them because, I don't know, they just kind of got a bit too many, and I was fine with the ones that I already had, to be honest. I actually like the kind of 1 and 2 on the Wii the best. Next, I've got Super Mario Bros. U. I always find these kind of side-scrolling Mario games way harder than the kind of 3D platform ones. I don't know why. I'm really not very good at these type of Mario games, but I still love them, and it brings back great nostalgia from when I was younger, because I used to play New Super Mario Bros. On the DS, and I loved that game, but I never was very good either, but I loved it. But yes, this one, you know, it was fun. I also came with Luigi U. This actually came bundled with my Wii U. Next one I got is Mario Kart 8. I've got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch. It's fantastic. This was still fantastic. So yeah, Mario Kart, I feel like everybody loves it. It's a classic staple for a collection if you have a Nintendo system. Okay, this one was really good. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Me and my mum were playing through this one together, and it was really tricky, but so fun. I really hope they come out with a Donkey Kong game on the Switch, because this is one I really enjoyed. I would absolutely love something like this on the Switch. This is another one that I feel like was a real classic hit on the Wii U that not enough people talked about, and I loved it. Next one we've got is Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. This is kind of like a weird game. It's kind of like a board game type of thing. I don't think it did very well for Nintendo, but they tried to put like the Animal Crossing thing on it. They did this and Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer on the 3DS, which were kind of like spin-off Animal Crossings. So I don't know if they're going to continue to do that, or if they're just going to stick to the traditional Animal Crossings. I'm not sure. But I did get 2 amiibos with this one as well, and I did play it quite a lot at the time that I got it, and really did enjoy playing it. And you go around the board, and there's different seasons. But I feel like it's a fine game, but I feel like the Animal Crossing is more like an Animal Crossing skin on it. It's not really anything Animal Crossing. It's just, they've just kind of put like a Animal Crossing look to it, is more the thing. Next one is Scribblenauts Unlimited. This is a fun game. The only Scribblenauts game I've played, but I would play more in the future. And yeah, it was okay. It's not my favourite, but it's good. Next we have Mario Party 10. This wasn't too good. Definitely not my favourite Mario Party. I really liked Mario Party Star Rush that came out on the 3DS, so hopefully if they make one for the Switch, it'll be more along those lines. This one was just okay for me. Next we have Disney Infinity 2.0 and Disney Infinity 1. I have Disney Infinity 3. Oh, here we go. Disney Infinity 3. I was like, where is it? Do I have it on the Wii U? I do. I loved Disney Infinity, but I haven't played it for quite a long time, but I still love the Disney figures. So yeah, there's all 3 Disney Infinity games. Next we have Skylanders Swap Force. Do I have another Skylanders one here? No, just this one. Yeah, I enjoyed this. I played through quite a lot of it. Again, I didn't complete it, but yes. I feel like maybe I enjoyed Swap Force more than Superchargers, to be honest. I've also got Epic Mickey, The Power of Two. I feel like this is the only Switch game, Wii U game that I haven't played. I haven't played this, and I don't know why. It looks so cute, and I've not played it. I never even played the original Epic Mickey. I always wanted to on the Wii, but I didn't. So it's Epic Mickey 2. I got Pikmin 3. I'm quite looking forward to Hey Pikmin, I might pick that up on the 3DS. This one, you know, I feel like this came out very early on in the Wii U, so a lot of people know about this one. And yes, it's a Pikmin game, I enjoyed it. And it was actually probably my first Pikmin game, so yeah. Next we have Zombie U. I remember I got this for Josh because he loves zombie games. And this was only out on the Wii U at the time. It is actually now out on the PlayStation 4. But we haven't rebought it. It was just kind of okay for me. But yeah, it's still, I would always keep it in the collection because I always have a nice little memory of that one. And then we have The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I love this game, it's fantastic, definitely one of my favourites on the Wii U. I love that they did a HD remaster of this and it's just beautiful and I really, really love it. I don't know if, I've been playing Breath of the Wild at the moment, I don't know if I prefer this. I really like Wind Waker, I don't know why. I think it's because of the toony art style and the boat, and there's a lot of things that I just really love about this game. And even though Breath of the Wild I'm loving, I still might prefer this. But I'm not sure. So yeah, I don't know. Next we have Nintendo Land. I really didn't think this was too good, but I think this seemed better than 1-2 Switch. It's kind of the getting to know the Wii U game, like we had Wii Sports with the Wii. I think they should have done something a bit cooler with the Switch. 1-2 Switch just really doesn't appeal to me. And initially it almost did, I was going to pick it up, but it just seemed a bit not enough there. This actually does have quite a few things on it, so I can't say too much bad about it because I think it's better than what's come after it, so yeah. Then we have Super Mario 3D World, probably my favourite game on the Wii U. I absolutely love this. I have gotten right to the end and I can't get past the end. All the time I couldn't, and I love this. It's fantastic. I love a sequel to this. I loved it. I suppose Super Mario Odyssey will be a bit similar to this, but this is one that I just loved so much and I played so much and it was my favourite, and I loved that you could be a cat. It was just everything at the time and I loved this. And finally we have Just Dance 2016. I lied. I said I got the last one 2015, then I find 2016. What happened? I don't know. That was obviously the last one that I got. So yes, that was my Wii U collection and I really thought there were some fantastic games on the Wii U. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the Wii U and the system, if you owned one, if you ever wanted one, and just things like that. Or if you didn't like the look of the Wii U, have you bought a Switch? Or I'm just really interested to know your thoughts on current Nintendo consoles and such. But yeah, I really did have a great time with the Wii U and have some great memories with it. So I enjoyed it and I hope that the Switch has even more games and even more support and love, and still has some of those real gem of a games that I love, like the Wii U did. That is pretty much it for this video. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, or if you are a newbie, and then I will see you then. Goodbye!